This is our interview with Maid Jemison. Do the planets look different from the space shuttle than they do here from Earth?
While we're orbiting Earth in the shuttle, the sky looks exactly as it does here on Earth, except the stars are brighter. So we see the same planets, and they look the same as they look here.
When you are taking off in the space shuttle, what does it feel like?
It takes about 8 minutes to get from Kennedy Space Center into orbit. During the last 4 minutes, you feel a lot of pressure across your chest. You feel like you weigh about 3 times what you weigh on Earth. We orbit Earth at about 260 miles above the surface.
Could you explain how astronauts use the restroom in space?
The toilet in the space shuttle looks a lot like a toilet on the airplane. It has a suction on it like a vacuum. The liquid waste from the toilet goes to the outside, and because it's like water, it turns to ice crystals. And we compact the solid waste. Then the toilet is emptied and cleaned at the Kennedy Space Center.
What kind of anti-gravity training did you have to go through?
There's no such thing as anti-gravity training. That's one of the misconceptions that people normally have. Gravity is everywhere. It's just that you're weightless when we're flying in the shuttle. We do several things to train for weightlessness though. Sometimes we train in a big pool of water called the neutral buoyancy trainer. We put on our extra Veliker activity suits, which are the big white ones, and then we remain neutrally buoyant. We don't float or sink. And then we have this big airplane called the KC-135. It flies in parabolas in big U shapes, up and down. It's like a big roller coaster. And at the top of the loop, you have about 20 seconds of weightlessness.
Did you have to do workouts in space to keep your muscles?
Because you are weightless in space, your muscles tend to weaken because you're not carrying your weight. So you need to do constant exercises for your muscles so they continue to stay strong. And most importantly, your heart is a muscle. So you must exercise your heart because when you're in space, your blood pumps slower. It doesn't pump at a normal rate than you do on Earth.
Are you planning on going into space again?
Well, since I am not currently with NASA anymore, I have not been with NASA since 1993. I don't really have a mission at the moment, but I would love to go on a mission to Mars.
Have you done everything you want to do in life?
Well, I certainly hope not. I certainly hope I have not done everything in life. Otherwise, there will be no reason for me to still be here.
My friend and I are great dancers and would like to know what kind of dancing you do. Did dancing help you become a scientist?
It didn't really help me become a scientist, but I took all kinds of dancing, which includes African dancing, ballet, modern dancing, and Japanese. Dancing was great for many reasons. It helped me with stage fright, and it's also great for discipline. To be a dancer, you have to practice constantly to be precise in your movements and remember large combinations of steps. So you must be very diligent.
Can you dance in space? What does it feel like?
Yes, you can dance in space, and I did, and it felt very free. For example, I could spin 10 times around, which I could not do here on Earth. I could do amazing leg lifts, and I could do wonderful leaps, but I didn't come down, so it was great.
What kind of science were you interested in when you were in 4th grade?
In 4th grade, I was interested in all kinds of science. I particularly loved learning about how the earth was created. I described that in my autobiography, how I wanted to know how life evolved, how we ended up here, and how big space was.
Is there anything you would like to say before this interview ends?
I encourage you to follow your dreams. Don't don't fall into peer pressure, what other people say about you. And if there's something you really want to do, you shouldn't care what other people think about it, as long as you're having fun while doing it.
All right, thank you for answering our questions.
You're very welcome.